in the Algos is now your primary. Eldrit in the Algos is now your primary. Secondary is going to be Kareth in the Catalyst. Forecasted, guys. Forecasted. Adira is your primary, guys. Adira is your primary. Adira is your primary. Adira is your primary still. Adira is in the Algos is your primary. Adira in the Algos is your primary. Put him down. Put him down. Put him down. He's going down. He's going down. Right, now we're going to go to Kareth. Kareth is now your primary. Kareth in the Catalyst is now primary. It's forecasted. Secondary is going to be Elder in the Flasher. Kareth in the Catalyst is your primary. Secondary is going to be Elder in the Flasher. Elder in the Flash is now your primary. Elder in the Flash is now your primary. Secondary is going to be Vash in the Dragoon. Elder in the Flash is your primary. Okay, we're going to go for Vash in the Dragoon next. Vash in the Dragoon is now your primary. Vash in the Dragoon is now your primary. Vash in the Dragoon is now your primary. Secondary is going to be Red in the Algos. Vash in the Dragoon is now your primary. Guys, reship if you do die. Reship if you do die. We're going to Vash in the Dragoon, please. Vash in the Dragoon. Secondary is going to be Red in the Algos. Vash is going down. Vash is going down. But we're now going to go for Red in the Algos. I'm going down. Someone give me reps. We're going to go for Red in the Algos next. Red in the Algos is now primary. Secondary is going to be UB in the Algos. UB in the Algos is now your secondary. Red is your primary. Red in the Algos is now primary. Red in the Algos is now your primary. Secondary is going to be UB in the Algos. Red in the Algos is your primary. UB is now your UB in the Algos is now primary. UB in the Algos is now your primary. Secondary is going to be Greg in the Algos. Greg in the Algos is your secondary, guys. Forecasting UB. Forecasting UB. UB is now your primary. UB is now your primary. UB is now your primary in the Algos. Secondary is going to be Greg. He's down. Greg is now your primary. Greg is now your primary in the Algos. Greg is now primary in the Algos. Secondary is going to be Plutonium in the Algos. Plutonium in the Algos is now your Plutonium in the Algos is now primary. Plutonium in the Algos is now your primary. Forecasted. Secondary is going to be Helen in the Thrasher. Helen in the Thrasher is your secondary. Plutonium is going to be your primary in the Algos. Plutonium is going to be primary, guys. Put him down.
Nemec, you're not moving.
What?
You're not moving.
Oh, sorry, guys. Hell in the Flash is now your primary. Hell in the Flash is your primary. Secondary is going to be Ender in the Dragoon. Ender in the Dragoon is now primary. Ender in the Dragoon is now primary. Ender in the Dragoon is now primary. Secondary is going to be Antoine in the Algos. Primary is Ender in the Dragoon. Ender in the Dragoon is your primary, guys. Ender in the Dragoon is your primary. Secondary is Antoine in the Algos. Ender is your primary, guys. Ender in the primary. Right, we're going to go for Antoine in the Algos. Antoine in the Algos is now your primary.
Sundram.
We're going to go to secondary. It's going to be Snat in the Algos. Snat in the Algos is going to be secondary. Antoine in the Algos is your primary. Secondary is Snat in the. We're now going to go for Snat in the Algos. Snat in the Algos is now your primary. Snat in the Algos is now your primary, guys. Snat in the Algos is now your primary. Secondary is going to be. We're going to go for start going for the Logi now, guys. We're going to go for ARR in the Inquisitor. ARR in the Inquisitor is now your primary. ARR in the Inquisitor is now your primary. ARR in the Inquisitor is now your primary. Secondary is going to be D in the Algos. ARR in the Inquisitor is now your primary. Secondary is going to be D is now primary in the Algos. D is now primary in the Algos. D is now primary in the Algos. Secondary is going to be Igor in the Catalyst. D is now primary in the Algos. Secondary is going to be Igor in the Catalyst. Igor in the Catalyst is now your primary. Igor in the Catalyst is now your primary. Secondary is going to be White Drop in the Algos. White Drop in the Algos is now your secondary. Igor is primary. We're going to go for White Drop in the Algos. Primary is Algos of White Drop. We're going to go secondary is going to be Idira in the Algos. White Drop is primary. We're going to go for Idira in the Algos next. Idira in the Algos is now your primary. Secondary is going to be Yuri in the Navitus. Primary is Idira. Primary is Idira in the fucking Algos. Go for Yuri secondary. Yuri secondary. Idira is now. Once Idira is down, we're going to switch over to Yuri. Yuri is now primary in the Navitus. Yuri is now primary in the Navitus. Secondary is going to be Executor of X. Executor of X is going to be secondary after Yuri's down. X in the Executor is now your primary. X in the Executor is now your primary. X in the Executor is now your primary. Secondary is going to be Michael in the Algos. Guys, go for X in the Executor. I've broadcasted it. Everyone go for X in the Executor. Everyone go for X in the Executor. Everyone go for X in the Executor. He's going down, he's burning, burn him down, burn him down, burn him down, burn him down, burn him down. Burn him down, guys. Burn him down. Michael's going to be secondary. Right, Michael's now primary in the Algos. Michael's now primary in the Algos. Michael's now primary in the Algos. Secondary is going to be Al Manicchio in the Dragoon. We're going to go for Michael primary. Michael's primary in the Algos. Michael's primary in the Algos. Secondary is going to be Greg. Greg is now primary in the Algos. Greg is now primary in the Algos. Greg is now primary in the Algos. Greg is now primary in the Algos, guys. Secondary is going to be Antoine in the Algos. Primary is Greg in the Algos. Secondary is going to be Antoine in the Algos. Primary is Greg in the Algos. Secondary is going to be Antoine. Broadcasted. Guys, Greg is primary. Greg is primary. Secondary. Antoine is now your primary in the Algos. Greg Antoine in the Algos is now your primary. I broadcasted it. Secondary is going to be UB Heck. UB Heck is now secondary. We're going to go for Antoine, guys. Antoine, put him down, put him down, put him down. Got anyone left on field, guys? Antoine's now down. He's going to go for UB. UB is now primary in the slasher. UB in the slasher is now your primary. UB in the slasher is now your primary. Secondary is going to be... We're going to go for soft. We're going to go for logic. We're going to go for Gordon in the Inquisitor after he's down. Gordon in the Inquisitor is now your primary. Gordon in the Inquisitor is now your primary. I'm actually out of ammunition. Gordon's down. We're going to go for Flasher of Red. Flasher of Red is now your primary. Flasher of Red is the primary. Flasher of Red is now your primary. Flasher of Red is now your primary. Primary is Flasher in the red. Secondary is going to be Raven in the Catalyst. Primary is Red. Primary is Red in the Flasher. Secondary is going to be Raven in the Catalyst. Catalyst is now your primary. Catalyst is now primary. Raven in the Catalyst is now primary. Red is secondary in the Flasher. Primary is Raven, guys. Raven, get into Raven. We're going to go for Raven. Raven in the Catalyst is now primary. Start point spreading, points, spread points. Plutonium in the Rupture is now your primary. Plutonium in the Rupture is now your primary. We're going to go for Plutonium in the Rupture. Secondary is going to be White Drop in the Vector. Guys, we're going to go for Plutonium in the Rupture. We're going to go for Plutonium in the Rupture first. And the secondary is going to be White Drop in the Vector. Guys, go for Plutonium in the Rupture, please. Plutonium in the Rupture is your primary. Secondary is going to be White Drop in the Vector. Right, go keep burning towards them, make sure the damage is still applied. Guys, Plutonium is burning down. We're going to go to secondary is going to be White Drop, so make sure that you get onto him straight away after Plutonium is down. White Drop is now primary in the Vector. I've broadcasted it. Kill him with death. Guys, get a point on that Sabbath Fleet issue, please.
Points.
Right, guys, kill White Drop. Secondary is going to be Nin Lara in the Sabbath Fleet issue.
We have a clerical.
Roger that.
We got field, guys. This is it. We won.
White Drop is primary. White Drop is primary. Secondary is going to be Nin Lara in the Sabbath Fleet issue. Spread your points, boys. Spread your points. Guns are free.
That was amazing. Well done, guys.
Good job, folks.
That was fucking epic.
More victors, guys. In local. More victor in local.
Right.
Caracal pulled.
Guns are free, guys. Enjoy yourselves.
Oh, those Algoses. Guys, I need ammo.
Out of ammo.
What are you talking
kill
about?
the Executor. Kill the Executor.
Let's
go.
They're coming back.
They're coming back in cruisers, guys. Guys, this is not over. Guys, primary is Yuri. Primary is Yuri in the Executor. Primary is Yuri in the Executor. Cal is secondary in the Rupture. Yuri in Executor is your primary. Burn towards them, please. Secondary is going to be the Rupture of Calvus. Calvus is your secondary. There's a Hurricane Fleet issue on the field. Someone point it, please. Hurricane Fleet issue and
Walking out, he's
Org,
walking
please.
out.
Someone get a point on the Org Navy issue.
I will.
Guys, if you could overheat a few cycles on the
Yuri is
Executor.
your primary. Yuri is your primary, guys.
Point
Yuri is your
web on the
primary.
AUG.
Yeah,
Yuri
point
is
a web on
primary.
the AUG as
Yuri
well.
is your primary. Secondary is Levent in the Org Navy issue. The Org Navy issue is now your primary of whatever the fuck his face. I don't know what his face is. Yuri's down, right? Yeah, sweet, awesome. Vexor of Greg is secondary. Vexor of Greg is now your secondary. Levent is your primary. Levent is your primary. Put him down. Greg is now primary.
Get points on that Rupture as well.
I need a fucking cigarette, mate.
Proper's pointed.
Greg, Joy.
Guys, well done. Oh my
Shut
god.
up, guys. Clear comms.
Lovely. Yeah,
Some
guys,
fighting,
guys, scoop the loot, guys, scoop the loot.
Lovely, guys. Love you guys.
Holy fuck.
Shut up!
Shit.
We got a point on that, you've got a point on Rupture.
Point.
Guys, burn to the Rupture and kill him with death.